Alright guys, so I'm back again. It's been about an hour or so since I shot this one. That was giving me a little bit of an issue. So it's nice and warm now. I'm going to do the test over with, you know what, I'm going to test the Joules, the Grimburg Juls with this one again. And a 12 gram Crossman CO2. These are their cheaper ones. They have better looking ones. I'm not a big fan of these because it looks like, you know, they can leak through here and stuff like that. So they do have their newer version, which is a solid piece instead of a two-piece like this. It looks more like the Umarex ones now. So I'm just trying to waste these. I have about 30 of them left or so. And then the newer ones that I have cases of the newer ones and the daisies. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to test these two carbines. I'm going to test one with Grimburg Juls and one with our AR Tactical Joules. This one was giving me anywhere from 52 to 54 joules with the green riot balls, which you can find those balls at riotballs.com if anyone wants to take a look at them or buy them. That's where you can find them, riotballs.com. This one was giving me anywhere from 50 to 52 or 53. I'm not entirely sure. I have to check my papers. Or you can just watch the video I did with these and you'll know what the joule range is. So we're going to just test these two with this. I do only have one bottle downstairs right now. So I'm going to be testing them both with this one bottle. It is full to 3,000 PSI. That is what this Ninja bottle calls for. Right there. And this regulator has been set to around 1,000 PSI. I don't have a pressure tester, so I'm guesstimating here that it's about 1,000 PSI. Because I adjusted the regulator. All I did was flip one of the, one of the cups, one of the washers, not cups. Flipped it up with the cup part facing up. So the space now is short, is, I guess, shorter. But there it is. I'm going to put you guys here so you guys can see the crony and the trap over there. I got to build me a new trap. And I am about this far away, so I do have it closer than last time, or just about the same size, same length as last time. So when I do shoot, it's going to be about 3.5 feet away. Okay, so let me get the oils for this. So for the FSCs, since they are HPA, I'm going to use the Super Lube. Because they're HPA, nothing is going to freeze. For the Pistelle with the pink tip, Blaster, silicone lubricant. And this is what I recommend for this launcher. So here we go. As usual, Super Lube in the CO2 chamber. My CO2, brand new. And the piercing cap. Okay. And I am going to use the Joules V2s. And I'm going to grab 6 of them. Right there. 6 Joules V2s. 1, 2, 3. Let me turn this on real quick. 4, 5, 6. And let me straighten this out a little bit. So I'm shooting right through into the trap. Here you go. 6 Joules V2s. Okay. Let me grab my eye protection, safety glasses. There we go. We're all pierced up. No leaking. Let's go. First shot. 360. 341. 336. 328. 321. 313. And that's it. And as you can see, the chronograph never moved from 313. So as you can see, it is fine. It was just frozen because I was using the wrong lube. Using the wrong lube will cause problems. Okay. Throw that there so I can throw it in the trash later. So that is with the pink tip X68. So we're going to use the purple carbine. I haven't attached the bottle to it yet. I'm going to use the Joules V2s. Hopefully they don't jam because they're not perfectly round. I don't have an issue with Grimburg Juls or Grimburg HP68s or Grimburg themselves. It's just that I have found that the Joules aren't really that, you know, they're not perfectly a perfect circle. That's why I never bought the V3s. But here we go. We got 8 V2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is the Mike Lee mag. I don't need a CO2 because in the inside it is plugged up. So we got 8 V2s. Boom. And I'm going to grab the bottle that's full. Twist it in. Okay, so you guys can see it's in. And I am going to turn on my little laser here. There we go. And I have to, so this laser is set up for, so in my house upstairs, from my room door to the front door is about 50 feet. So I have this set up for 50 feet. So when I'm shooting at the trap, I have to aim a little lower because I have to accommodate for the way this is set up. Okay, so I'm gonna air it up. There we go. You heard the crack, the bolt, and here we go. Hopefully I don't shoot the crony. 380, 381, 383, 384, 385, 383, 382, and I'm going to shut this down because I think that was my last shot. Let's see. 377. Okay, 377, and I was correct. That was my last shot. And it was only 377 because I turned off the air source. If I would have let it shoot that last shot, it would have probably been the same as the rest of them. So, as you guys can see, I am down to about 2,300, I think, give or take. 2,300. I know it's kind of hard with the light in the way. But that was with the purple one. And the Joules V2s. Okay. I don't know how many Joules that is, but I'll get to that in the description. So now we're going to use the AR Tactical Joules with this one right here. Let me put this all back together. Okay. And I am going to grab, I know I'm probably breaking a bunch of balls over there, but that's the cost of doing these tests. 3, 7, 8. So here we go. 8 AR Tactical Joules. As you can see, they're brownish. All of them. Let me load them up into the mag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully this mag doesn't give me any issues, but we'll find out. Okay. The silver carbine, 8 AR Tactical Joules. Loaded up. Let me turn this on. And let me screw in this bottle really quickly. And here we go. I am turning on the ASA. There you go. You heard the bolt move forward. And here we go. And we have first shot. 372. 373. 372. 375. 373. 376. 374. And you can see how much air is passing through because you 372. And that's it. 372. Okay? And that is very, very loud. Okay, so after two magazines, we have about 1500 PSI. So you can still get a magazine out of this. So as I stated in one of my previous videos, you will definitely get 3 mags out of this setup. That means you will get 8? You'll get about 24 shots out of that set, you know, without having to pump up this tank again. But with those types of numbers, I'm pretty sure you're not going to need all those shots. But that's today's video. Again, catch you guys on the next one.